Deep inside the Amazon lives a creature that you may not know of. It is a dolphin. But something particularly special about this dolphin is that it's pink. I'm here to talk to you this evening about the pink river dolphins in the Amazon. They are the largest species and reside in the Orinoco River basins. They have very many unique qualities that set them aside from the average dolphin, including their physical features, their mating practices, and much of their behavior. They typically average about 8 feet long and up to 450 pounds. In their necks, they have unfused vertebrae, allowing them to turn their heads at 90-degree angles nearly instantaneously. This helps them dodge trees, rocks, and other obstacles while swimming and while hunting. Their long humeri, their what would be equivalent to human arm bones, extends into their flippers and allows them to make circular motions, which also helps with their maneuverability while restricting some of the speed of swimming. Their long snout allows them to root through the muddy river for crustaceans and dart after fish, giving them a wider appetite base. They also have echolocation to help navigate and find prey, which brings me to my next point, mating. They use their echolocation for conversating with the opposite sex whenever mating season begins. In a study done by National Geographic, their pinkness was determined to be caused by scarring, as the males are more pink and tend to be much more aggressive during the mating season, attacking one another and even going so far as to use sticks as tools to attack other dolphins in these bouts. So the pinker the dolphin, the more attractive and the more mates that they gather during the mating season. Sometimes the males will use these branches and grass in their mouth to beat the water to make noise on top of it to gather the attention of the females. And sometimes they'll even hold turtles aloft in the air trying to impress female dolphins. Now, one thing that we see in their mating and reproductive anatomy is that the males are much bigger than the females, which is unusual for most examples that we see in other creatures. The female can birth one calf after a pregnancy lasting 11 to 15 months, and the baby nurses for more than a year. The calves are usually born between May and July, as the water levels in the Amazon are much higher. When the water starts to decrease, the prey increases due to the loss of habitat. But the increase of the prey when the water levels are higher helps the female by fueling the high energy demands of birth and nursing, as a year of nursing is not normal for most wild animals. During the wet season, females will venture far into the flooded forest to escape the male's aggressive behavior towards the end of the season as they tire of it. Which leads me into the next point of their behavior. Pink river dolphins tend to be pretty solitary unless it's the mother and their calves. When they go to recluse into the flooded Amazon areas away from the males, this is generally the only time that we'll see them in any groups other than solidarity. So they typically remain active both during daytime and nighttime hours and are known to interact with other animals. But one curious fact about them is that they sleep with one eye open. Now, the pink river dolphins are typically friendly with humans, except for those that have been known to hunt them. Those that hunt them in the Amazon refer to them as botos. They believe them to be magical animals which turn into people, and they disguise themselves while they're on land by wearing hats to cover their blowhole. While this is probably highly unlikely, they are known to be very intelligent, with one study showing that their brain capacity is over 40% larger than some of the most intelligent humans. In conclusion, pink river dolphins are quite unique, not just for dolphins, but also for animals in general. They have very distinctive physical characteristics. They have wondrous mating rituals, and their behavior is unlike most animals that we see, particularly for this area of the world. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd say that they're pretty interesting creatures.